If you've ever asked yourself, why can't I leave him even though he hurts me, you're not weak. Clearly, you may be experiencing something called trauma bonding. So what is trauma bonding? It happens in toxic relationships where there's this cycle of mistreatment followed by apology, affection, promises to change, and it creates this deep, strong emotional attachment. Even though the relationship is harmful, there's pain and then there's pleasure. And it's not love, it's survival. Like your nervous system is trying to make sense of chaos and it's clinging to moments of warmth in between periods of pain. So when he is upset or mad at you, you know that it will change and there will be pleasure. So your brain gets hooked on the cycle. So one moment you're made to feel worthless, like garbage, he calls you names, and the next he's crying, saying he can't live without you, your love of his life, and this keeps your hope alive. You think maybe this time it will be different. So then you start to doubt yourself, you feel guilt. If he sends you on guilt trips, clearly fear, even responsibility for his emotions, because he'll tell you, you made me feel like that. It's because you acted like this, I'm hitting you. It's because you acted like that, I'm calling you names. But it's not true, and it's not your fault. People stay in abusive relationships not because they want to, but because unfortunately they've been trained to ignore their own pain and focus on fixing the relationship. And especially women, because we are often taught to nurture, forgive, and to stay loyal even when it hurts. You know, in some countries they say he beats you, it means he loves you, and that you need to suffer in marriage. No, you don't need to suffer in marriage. And you can break the cycle, and it starts with you naming it. It's not just a bad relationship, it's a cycle of harm and control. Then try to at least think about creating distance emotionally and physically, because if you're away, it weakens that bond. Start building support system, because isolation keeps you trapped, and sometimes it's just hard to share this, but please share with someone you trust. Stop waiting for him to change. If he wanted to change, he'd change already. He's just making promises. And the most important thing, reconnect with yourself. Remember who you were before this relationship. What you gave up for this relationship. And start coming back to who you were. You don't need permission to leave a situation that's killing your spirit. You don't need to wait for one more apology. You're not crazy, you're not dramatic, you're trauma bonded. And you definitely can heal, 100%.